Alright guys, welcome back. I'm gonna show you guys a game where it's not really a meta, it's not Cosmo or Burning Abyss or Monarch, but it's it's a combo deck, but it's the first time I've seen it, it's the first time I've played against it, so I felt like I wanted to showcase what they can do, because it's pretty insane. It's pretty consistent to how often he can make a board in the same exact board that he does, and it's a pretty strong board. I mean, it's pretty strong, which is why I wanted to show me playing against it, because I see how you guys enjoy when when my matches are really grindy, like you guys know the combo, how if it goes off and you know what I end with, but I think you guys seem to enjoy when it looks like I'm gonna lose, but then I somehow just pull it around and able to just get the victory. So this is a perfect example of that type of a thing. So right here, it's pretty much dragons. It's pretty much, I guess, the main theme with Red Eyes and bringing back his dragons. So for some of you that don't know, the XYZ, the 2200 attack, it protects your dragons from being destroyed by battle. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it, I think. Or yeah, pretty sure that's it. And that's really good, because he's not finished with this turn yet. Well, I mean, he's finished now, but normally he'd end with a Crystal Wing, a Stardust, Red Dragon, and then that Exceed. And it's really like insane how it's pretty hard to get over. Like, I mean, with back row, especially with like strikes and stuff, that's just insane. So right here I'm just testing my luck, seeing what I can accomplish. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I end up going for a Jet Warrior. So the summon's fine, and then I activate effect, and then he just lets it go through. So then I go ahead and feel free and summon my junk Synchron, and then I bring back Raiko, and then I try to synchro for Excel, and he happens to have the strike, so that set me back quite a bit. That happens sometimes where you can just be really overwhelmed and just that's pretty much it. They stop you playing, you can't do anything else, and you lose. That happens sometimes, but you can't let that stop you in being creative. So you just gotta just keep trying and finding the best ratios, the best build you can possibly build. But yeah, you see what I mean? It's like all those, they just swarmed you. Like, it's insane. Like, it's just like, I mean, it's the first time I played against it, and me playing a combo deck, I kind of relate to it, because I have a big push as well. Like, I swarm the field with Quasar and Crystal, and not necessarily big guys like that, but it's pretty much stuff on the gates, and it's pretty strong as well. So yeah, so right now it's pretty much over, but I'm just sometimes I like to play out the game just to see what else his deck can do, and it can show me what else he plays, what other cards he plays, so I can be prepared for it. Like, let's say I just stopped. He would still hold cards in his hand. He wouldn't use any cards that he hadn't used yet. So then that knowledge I wouldn't have known in game 2 or 3. So that's all I'm doing now. Just trying to see what else you can do. And I get the idea pretty much, because I'm pretty sure everyone knows Ravine. Like, you just pitch any card and then just add the one that special summons the tuner, and just, yeah. I don't know them by name, but yeah. So game 2, I decide to go first, as you always would want to go first. I opened up pretty odd. I mean, I guess the Twin Twister will be a good help for the Ravine and for the Ducks. But I try to save it, because I'm still not sure if he has back row, because I would much rather get rid of back row, because monsters are okay, but I can kind of maneuver my way around them. But with traps, counter traps, you can't, because you're just guessing on what it might be. So then this is what I mean, how consistent it is. He just made the same exact board pretty much. And it can be scary if it's not stopped. So then the Exceed guy, it's really insane. It pretty much protects his dragons, and like it's all dragons. I mean, even if I wanted to, I could play it, but like there's no way, there's no room, because it'll protect my Quasar. But it's not like they're gonna attack over a Quasar, but yeah, it's just insane. So then he attacks into my Rekko. I activate effect, and he just negates it, and then he continues to attack, and then I think he forgot that he upstarted, and then he gets the boost of Crystal because he negates the effect, so he gets the negated monster's attack. So then I go for tuning, and I'm thinking to myself, I think I just lost. I mean, I just see what I can do, and then I end up milling a bulb, and that's just really good. So then I test my luck, and then I just keep going, and he drops a max C. Well, and then I have heavy slump, so I'm like, okay, well, I'll have heavy slump it'll help me recover. But then I'm thinking bulb, let's go bulb. And oh, I mill a dandy. So it's like right now I'm getting really lucky. That's what this deck does sometimes for you. This what makes it exciting. You can be against the wall, and then just you can just pull off these little luck, these lucky moves, and it's just insane. And it comes in really handy. And I drew tuning, and I haven't summoned, so that's gonna give me more options. So yeah, like right now I'm starting to get the hope that okay, maybe I'll be able to come back. So that's just exciting to know that, oh well, damn, I was in a losing position, and now I have a potential play where I can come back, and especially because I have heavy slumps, so that's gonna come in handy in the end. But that Exceed once again is gonna be an issue because I can't destroy his dragons by battle, so it's protecting his clear wing, his crystal wing, his Stardust, and his red dragon. So if I go a Quasar, I can only run over the Exceed and then only one of the dragons. So that's what I'm just thinking, like, damn, that's gonna help him out a lot. So yeah, so then right now I'm debating on, I'm trying to really think out my move, see what I can actually do, because I don't want to like just do a move and then think back and think, oh wait, I could have done this, and then it's too late, you know. So you gotta really think out your move before you do it, because many times this is Duelingnetwork is meant for practice, so you can practice and know certain scenarios. Oh, he evaded my TG, but yes, so you practice your scenarios, and you find out and you know your deck. You figure out how your deck works in awkward situations, and that's how you determine what cards are good and what cards are not good. So but some people, I guess they just can't be bothered, and they just, I don't know, I can't speak for them, but yeah, this is where you practice. So you just try to think everything through, so that when you go to a tournament, you go to a regional or to your locals or to a big tournament like YCS, nationals even, you know your deck inside your deck inside out. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. You gotta practice, otherwise there's no point in playing a deck and not knowing every single move it can do. Whereas, like, let's say you go and then you're in a match, you're in a game, and you think of a game where you remember, oh wait, I could have done this, and then that's because you just, it wasn't like an instinct. Like sometimes some decks you make it an instinct of knowing that when you have a certain card, you know, you right in the back, like, you know, okay, this gives me this, or these three cards give me this, or these two cards give me that. So you have to memorize what it can do. So then I end up going Quasar, and this is where I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, I have to run over the Exceed for sure, and then I took over the Red Eyes because he's gonna bring back any other dragon if he does or not. But then I'm thinking to myself, but I think it's game though, because he could easily just attack over my and then she's like, oh, he's insane. He's like, oh, he's laughing at me. But anyways, he can. The reason I was thinking so hard was because he can easily attack my Quasar with his Crystal Wing, and then he'll get the boost, and then I'll try to negate it, But then if I negate it, he couldn't negate it with Stardust, but he didn't do that. I think he got excited, and I think he thought I was gonna negate, and he'll negate, and then he'll get it with Stardust and attack for game. I'm assuming that's what he wanted to do. But this is what I mean when you get excited. You gotta sometimes just stop and calm yourself and think, what is a better play? Unless he was scared of my back row, then that's understandable. So then, so then it just goes back to that we're pretty much top decking. And then I end up going for it. Twin Twister's back row was a warning, which is that would have stopped me. And good thing I didn't do anything in that turn, because I wouldn't have been able to put enough damage on the board. So then I end up summoning Mathematician. I flip Cool Bolt Special, Jet, go for Tatsunoko, and then lastly for the Quill and attack for game. And that was insane. I mean, I did not. If I didn't get those lucky mills, I'm pretty sure I would have lost. So that was really, that's the good showcase of how lucky you can get with this deck. And it's just insane. It's just I was so excited when I won that. I was like, oh my goodness. And then that's really good. So then in game 3, I'm gonna side out my Raikos because they're a bit slow. Like I've said in previous videos, I want to make sure I have Darkhold, Regekis, and MSTs to get rid of back rows. And this hand sucks. Like this hand straight up sucks. So it's like, what the heck am I gonna do with this hand? So then he ends up his board, and he, like I said before, he can make the board he has pretty consistently. So then I'm thinking to myself, okay, I know he's gonna end with a Stardust. I'm hoping somehow he forgets to end with the Stardust like his Raigeki wheel. But then I see that he's just gonna bounce a special and then just go for the Exceed guy that protects his dragons from being destroyed by battle. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, there's the Stardust. Okay, I think I lose. And I'm like, wow. And then I draw Book of Moon, which is one of the reasons why I put it back in, because it's an offensive, defensive, and it just can change. Like it can help a lot. I book his Stardust, and then I just Regeki his field, and then he's just like wow. That was just awesome. So then I set the MST because I can just MST the Ravine. Oh, there we go. So I MST the Ravine, and then he minused, and then I just go. I was thinking I should have just summoned an attack last turn, but I forgot to. So then I summon now, and he says it's fine. So then I summon attack for 13, junk, set the Darkhold to let him think it's the MST or something, or something of nature. And then he Regekis. I summon another junk. He says okay, and I attack again, and I pass. And then he passes again, and then I'm debating, because I'm thinking if it's a warning or something else to stop a special summon, at least I'll know what it is. So then I bait it out, and I go for get my Bull Belt, and then I try to summon junk, and I use effect. And then he's just gonna think to himself, okay, no, I gotta stop that. So then he stops that, it puts him on 25, and I attack for 13, brings him down to 12. And then this is where I'm telling him, okay, good luck, card the cards, and that was it. I know this wasn't a meta match, but it was just epic to me. It was exciting because I was against the ropes, and it was just insane how I was managed to pull this off. I don't know, you can get lucky sometimes. It just happens that way. But yeah, thanks again, guys, for watching, and I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. I'll be putting up another video as soon as I can and when I can. And yeah, thanks for sticking around.